Hello, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? How are you doing out there? How's the real world treating you? We're here this morning to escape the real world for a couple hours into worlds of our own imagining, get some progress done in all of these projects we have going. Joanna is booked the rest of the week, unfortunately, so we are going to miss her. But we've got words to write, and we shall be on to do exactly that. Alicia's here. Good morning. How are you feeling, Alicia? How's your fever? You ready to get some words in, or do you need some more napping time? You got to be healthy. There's no point in writing fiction if you're not healthy. I mean, in the moment. We all have our days, mental and physical. No fever this morning, still congested, but I showered the sick germs off and I feel more human this morning. Yay! If nothing else, if you just at least open the document and read some stuff, even if you can't quite write yet, then at least, your brain's getting back into that beautiful space it was in where you were just pouring words out. So I filmed my August TBR yesterday, so I need to edit it and get it up today. Not today, I schedule it for Saturday, but I need to get it edited so it is set and ready to go. But at least I know what I need to read now. I hate not knowing, like finishing my books and then not knowing what I have to tackle next. I have another unrealistic list, so it is what it is. And I'm going to try to do the challenge yourself for me is to actually read all 10 books that I choose. And hopefully I can do that. It's my goal. There's so many of these books that didn't make the list that I have to read. So we'll see. You need to film a lot of videos too. Yeah. Yep. Hoping to write even just a little bit. That's awesome. That's amazing, Alicia. All right. So I think we are set. Yes. All right. Let us. Oh, hi. Oh my gosh. I can't read your name. Tea Leaf Freeleaf. Ooh, I like that. That's so cute. That sounds like a character's name. Tea Leaf Freeleaf. You finally caught the live. Yay. Welcome. Welcome. Are you writing today? What are you working on? You have to redo my video plans through first. Yeah. I had to move some things around too because I didn't finish the books I had to read for a project I wanted to do. I'm almost though. I'm on the last one right now, so I'll be able to get that video done. But we always have to move things around. Yesterday was hubby's last day at one company, and he starts a new company tomorrow. Oh, good. Oh, good. I know that was something that was also like on your brain. So hopefully that will settle things down for you as well. Right before school starts, and then it gets crazy again. We're gonna have to work out how that works for you because I don't want to lose you. So we'll have to work around your schedule. No, Joanna, unfortunately, she is booked the next couple days. So hopefully we will get her back next week. She starts work I think on the 18th, so next week might be like the last one we have her for. Tea Leaf Freeleaf is one of your characters. That's so cool. That is a great character name. Good choice. And yes, you're writing today. Yay! Welcome, welcome. Alicia's here, and we have usually Dharma comes too. Joanna is my co-host, but she is booked the rest of the week, so it'll just be me today and tomorrow. So, and Tea Leaf Freeleaf is trying to write a fantasy novel, but I'm working on outlining today. Excellent. That sounds great. I'm busy rewriting my fourth book in the Emergence series, so paranormal thriller. Kids start school on the 11th. Yeah, so you're right there. So you're gonna have to let me know how your schedule works. Try the first week. I'll stay the same, and then you'll have to let me know because then I'm going out of town, right? I'll be out of town for a week because of Dragon Con. So it'll be like I should be able to on the 27th, though the 28th and 29th I'll be out, and the 1st I'll be out. So 3 days I'm missing. Oh, the first and the second. I lied. And then the third, I should be back in the third because we're flying in the second. We're not driving for 12 hours hungover. This is the first. So getting up early Wednesday will be annoying, but not an impossible thing to do. All right. Let's get this first half hour sprint in the books. And fingers on those keyboards. Here we go. No, it can't be over yet. I'm still writing. It's a good morning. If the alarm happens and you're like, I gotta write. Let's see, while we were in there typing away, Ren came in. Welcome, Ren. I have to say, I've been a little obsessed with new releases lately. That's never been my thing because I tend to read series. So I grab a series, just read the whole series, unless I'm waiting for the next one in that series. I don't pay that much attention, but I've been influenced. BookTube has influenced me. Now I want all the books. All the books. So you have to let me know if you've picked up anything recently that was exciting. The last new release I bought was not exciting. But I have the Enchanted Greenhouse. I want to read that one. And I just bought the oh my gosh. The new Enemies to Lovers Romance. And I can't remember what it's called. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what it's called. Hold on. I have to look it up now. It's going to drive me crazy. Let's see. I also decided that I'm in the middle of too many series now. But my TBR game's helping me with that. But I don't have a spreadsheet for that, and I'm going to have to get one. Let me go to my want to reads. I bought it recently, so it should be near the top. Oh, nope. That's not going to work. Want to read, yep. Oh, they're in alphabetical order. Hold on. Date added. Hey, look, my oldest one is Why Not Me by Mindy Kaling. I own that one, so I need to read it. All right, let me find the... What did I just buy that I cannot remember the name of? Ooh, I just bought the Lilac People, too. I'm looking forward to that one. I was this close to buying the Grimmark Grammar School Parent-Teacher Association. I might have to get that one next time I get to go to the bookstore. I must have said I wanted to read it a lot earlier. Because I can't easily find it here. Because I don't have these things listed in my choir date. I have them listed in my want to read date. Oh, there it is. The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy. That's the one. I mean, come on. This series is called Dearly Beloved. I should have remembered that because I think it's hilarious. Ooh, my voice. Let's see. And Taylor is on and she is querying. Woohoo! So excited. I love the beginning of that book. I'm assuming it's the one that we got to see the beginning of it. So I am looking forward to that thing being published. Then I'll be looking forward to your new release. Let's see. And Dharma's on. Yay, Dharma! Good morning. I keep getting interrupted by my cat. Needed pets. They can be annoying sometimes. But I got some edits done. Excellent, excellent. Tell them if they need to earn their pets by helping you. Tell them to go take out the trash or something. Come on, be useful. Darn cats. Alicia got her coffee and was able to write 538 words. Total document 16927. You are rocking it. Look at that. Just recovering from illness, can barely breathe, and you're getting those words down. Like I said, right now I'm not counting my words. Next time when I do a new draft, I'll be counting the words then. Dharma, I'm currently reading Sovereign by April Daniels. It's the second book in her superhero series. Nice. Is April Daniels, is she indie published? I haven't heard that one before. Alicia, good morning, Dharma. Yay. Dharma's writing. Nope, sorry. I keep always wanting to read your whole name. Good morning to everyone. Dearly Beloved is hilarious. Right? That is such a clever name. So, I mean, I had to have it. I'm so excited about that. I can't believe I like romances now. 12-year-old me would never believe that I would read romances. But 12-year-old me only saw like the old school Harlequin ones, right? Like the old, remember I'm old. Your kid did up the stats and put the ages and stuff. And my year wasn't even on there. I'm like, yeah, I'm old. I know. Thanks. I'm just trying to hang with you young kids, I guess. Hello, fellow young people, or whatever he says, youths. Hello, fellow youths. Uh, Tea Leaf, if I count my words, I start writing like I'm in high school, meaning a word count, so I generally avoid it. It's all good, but it's good to know what your word count is. I mean, this is publishing, right? So it's we function and breathe on word count. I'm not counting my words right now because I know how long it's going to be. I'm rewriting it. So I already know it was easier to rewrite it than it was to restructure and go back and change the things. It was going to be a mess. So it was easier just to rewrite it with all of my notes and make it all straight and clean because there were too many huge changes between my draft and my revision. So for that, I know how long it's going to be. I don't need to count my words. And some of the stuff I'm just copying and pasting over. So I didn't actually write those words because that chapter was fine, that kind of thing. So like the next chapter after this one, the next chapter is just a copy paste. I don't need to rewrite that one. I'll read it and make sure it still works. You know, that I didn't change something else. So I need to make sure it works. But so for that, I'm not counting words. But when I do draft, I do count words. I don't count them constantly, but I need to be aware of where I am. Because if this part of this, because I outline too, right? So if this part is too long, then there's something wrong with my draft. And this is the first time I've ever rewritten. I don't want to do that again. So I really, it's a fourth book. It was a lot harder because now I have to think about everything I've already written and where I want it to end because it's 5 books long. So I'm looking at both, trying to make sure this fourth book ties it together so we have a nice, satisfying transition from the beginning of Fauna's journey to the end. And so that was more difficult than I had anticipated. So I really need to hit it hard, which I am. I'm so old. I wrote my first stories on a manual typewriter. Same, Dharma. Same. Same. Oh, let me tell you. After the notebooks, but let's face it, we all wrote in notebooks, right? That's because we're doing it in school. Like all of us wrote things in notebooks. I still write things in notebooks. See, I still have a guide. I have all of the emotions right here, which is what I keep looking at. Because as the empath, Fauna has physical reactions to emotions that she senses, right? And so to keep them straight, I had to make sure to write them all down. Let's see. Though by the fourth book, the one she gets the most, I know, but just in case, it has to be consistent. It doesn't feel real, right? So, excellent, excellent. Oh, I'm excited. You know, Alicia, moving it to an hour later for me works because I've been getting up pretty, I don't know if easily is the right word, but reliably at 6. So like I'm awake at 6. Usually I can roll out of bed at 6:30. So if we don't start, and that gives me half an hour to like grab coffee, feed the cats, and come sit down, right? If we start an hour later, because I want to get a puppy in November. So if we start an hour later, that means I have time to walk the puppy in the morning first. It was one reason I saw a puppy 2 days ago that I really wanted. And my daughter came home and we were going to go look at her. But I was like, I don't know how I'm going to take care of the puppy right now, right? I mean, how are we going to make this work? But if we do it an hour later, then I can walk the puppy first and then do this 2 hours, right? So it could happen. I like that plan. Ren, the book I'm currently got is an ARC, but it's released now. Is really good so far, especially if you like magic and whimsical books. Ooh, that sounds fun. Well, if it's released now, you could tell us what it is. Actually, even if it's an ARC, you could tell us what it is. That's the point to an ARC, right? It's about advertising. Dharma, that's why I love Scrivener. I can keep all of my characters and world building notes along with the manuscript. Yeah, I use Scrivener too, but Scrivener started to become a distraction for me. So we will see when I draft my next novel, it will be in Scrivener because it's a brand new. No, well, not my next novel because that'll be book 5. My next series, I will do Scrivener. I do have notes in Scrivener. I do have all of that. But sometimes just the physical writing. I don't know if it's because I'm old. The physical writing really helps me. I don't know. It helps me reference things. But like all of my names and all of that kind of stuff, that is all in Scrivener right now. Now, right now, because I'm rewriting, that's all in Word. Because it wasn't only rearranging. There was much more to it than that. So I'm copying stuff out of Scrivener and putting it in Word when I have something I'm keeping, right? So I also like Scrivener. I just found it to not be very productive for my current process with this book. Yes, Taylor, I mean getting a puppy. Issa, we had to put Issa down, unfortunately. Her cancer got too far. The maintenance was not working anymore. And I cannot live without a dog. I can't do it. I must have one. Luckily, my daughter's Benny, as y'all have seen a couple times on screen, he's keeping me sane because we're traveling so much. Like this weekend, we're going to Waxahachie, and then we're going to Dragon Con, and then we have Multiverse and Air Show. Like there's back to back until November. So November is when I'm going to go start looking for a puppy to save. We do rescue, so I'll go be finding one. I'll go be finding one. This is why our characters are smarter than us. We have time to edit what they say, so it works. Let's see. The book is called The Entirely True Story of the Fantastical Mesmerist Nora Gray by Kathleen Kaufman. That's a fantastic name, but I'm really glad I didn't have to write it in my database. I will tell you that. Let's see. Dharma, got to get ready to head out to the job. Excellent, Dharma. Good luck. Hope to see you tomorrow morning if you are home for that. Taylor, I have to draft in Scrivener and in my notebook. For some reason, writing things down helps me more direct and focus. Yeah, but Scrivener holds everything in a nest and organized place. Exactly, Taylor. That's exactly my process. Ren, it definitely is. I saw Fantastical and was hooked. Right? That sounds fun. I never have time to read ARCs. That's why ARC August is going on. It starts tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's August 1st. And I'm very excited, and half of my friends are doing it, but I don't read ARCs. I mean, I edit for a living. I run a publishing company. Those are my ARCs, right? And then otherwise, there's so much published that I want to read. So I don't dedicate myself to ARCs anymore. So I'm like, I guess I can't participate in this one, which is sad because quite frankly, most of the reading population doesn't read ARCs, but it is what it is. Taylor, oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Issa she's a sweet baby girl, but yeah, it happened. It happens. But it's the life cycle of a dog. And if you're going to love a dog, you have to deal with the pain too. And then I can save another dog. So that's what I'm sticking to. I saved her. I can save another one. I will go and find one. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, when I finished Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil yesterday and loved it. Oh, good. That one's on my list. It was really hard to decide what new one to buy because I want that one too. Oh, Taylor has the Fantastical one on my TBR. All right. Well, you come on, Taylor. You're querying now. It's time to refill. You gotta read some more. All right. Let's hit this next sprint. 30 minutes on the clock. Go. Come on, man. Every time when I'm getting work done, boom, the alarm. It's nice. It feels good today. Nice to get paperwork done that I need to get done that was stopping me from being creative. Too stressful sometimes. And we had some friends join us. Let's see, Courtney came in and said hi. Hello, hello, Courtney. Good to see you. Wants to know if Ren sleeps. Do you ever sleep, Ren? Do you sleep? Hannah is new to your channel. I'm listening to Emma by Jane Austen for deck of TBR-a-thon, and I'm hoping to finish it before the end of the day at 41%. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Ooh, that sounds exciting. And welcome to the crew. Here we are, Cursed Dragon Ship Publishing. We write, we read, we live a creative life, and welcome to us. I've still not read Jane Austen yet. I know. I'm an avid reader who has not read Jane Austen, but I did. If I can get it out, hold on. I did buy this very pretty special edition of Pride and Prejudice. So I'm hoping the very pretty, it's got a bookmark thingy, edition is going to help me read it. Whatever it takes to trick my brain. Look at the pale blue. Nice big words. It doesn't look like, it was written in the early 1800s at all. So hopefully this will do it. That's what I'm hoping for. The pretty to entice me to finally read Jane Austen. I feel inauthentic sometimes when I'm like, I haven't read Pride and Prejudice. I have not seen the movies, nothing. So, we shall see. And Hannah is also going to be working to catch up on my Bible reading today. I just finished breakfast and I need to go check my garden next. Ooh, I used to love to garden. Used to love it. No time anymore. No time or money. Either I have the money and no time, or I have the time and no money. They never seem to line up in the right order. And Christina joined us. Good morning, Christina. So good to see you today. Let's see. See, you make it some of these mornings. It looks like we're going to push an hour too, so it'll be even later. And Alicia says hello to everyone. Thank you so much. And Ren says hi to everyone. Yeah, we do have lots of people today. People are getting stuff done just the way it should be. And Alicia got 333 words in. Nice. Nice. Very well done. Very well done. Courtney saying hi. Tea Leaf is saying, whoa, pretty. I know, right? It's so pretty. I went when I did I won my award to go to Barnes & Noble. And one of the books I wanted to read, to purchase was a book that was on my list that I had plans for, which is this one, because I need to read it for Hurricane. And they had, it's in the public domain, so there were a bazillion copies. I had a huge stack that I went through, and this was the prettiest one, in my opinion, for me. But it's also why I almost went over budget. But I didn't, but almost did. So let's hope that motivates me. Sometimes the pretty will do it. Let's see. Exactly, Christina's so pretty. Christina woke up early, didn't think I would, but Charles starts PT today. Good. Good. Get that wrist happy. Yeah, Taylor says Pride and Prejudice is so good. Very dry humor. All right, I'm crossing my fingers. I'm going to trust you, Taylor, and the pretty book. So let's hope. I mean, it can't be that bad if it's this popular for this long, right? So I just need to buckle down and do it. Christina, remember to hydrate, feed thyself, check the laundry, take meds. I didn't take meds. So I'll take meds now. Yes, make sure to sub and ring that bell. Please sub so you can see when we go live, or I put some awesome videos. I did just film my August TBR, so that'll be fun. And we are starting a new virtual book club for people who like fantasy, sci-fi, and horror. So we're going to start with A Good Running Away in the Misplaced Mercenaries series. And for all the series we do, we will have the author with us. So you can actually talk to the author. I happen to know quite a few authors in this sphere of influence. So I will make sure to have them on as well. It's because it takes a lot of time to make enough money. Exactly, Tea Leaf. Exactly. And Alicia got her package. Yay! Starting an hour later, Christina. So we will, because Alicia, Joanna is not going to be able to be with us in the mornings. She's not here the rest of this week, but I think she'll be here with us next week. But because she starts a new job, so she's not going to be able to be here while we're streaming. And Alicia's about to is our regular, right? It's like me and Alicia sometimes in the mornings, and that's it. And so she is about to start school with the kids. So she needs to get them off. So she's not going to be able to stream or join the stream until 9 a.m. So I'm getting a puppy in November, and I have to have time to walk that puppy. So I think I can get up same time I'm already getting up, walk the dog, and then come back and start the stream. So we're going to switch it to 8 to 10 Central Time. Not next week. I'm keeping the same next week, but that will be when school starts, which is when, Alicia? Tell me again so I can write it down. I write it down so I can do that. Hi, Book Twin Charles. Good to see you. Alicia, Kelly, did you see I posted Epic Universe pictures for you? No, I did not. I'm going to go look at those. C.D. Shirley Book Club. Thank you, Christina. Thank you very much. Oh, and also thanks, Christina, because you put on your Goodreads Want to Read the Misplaced Mercenary series, and you just put the first 4, and I was like, well, why didn't she put the 5th one? That's weird. And so I went to look, and it wasn't even connected to the series. I'm like, why? What? It's connected properly on Amazon. They own each other. Usually it works fine. So I messaged one of the librarians, the Goodreads librarians, and they fixed it. So I wouldn't have even noticed if you hadn't done that. So thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, and Courtney wants to know what the package is, Alicia. What info do you need? Oh, I need the when school starts. So I know, because I'm going to set the August thing. Because tomorrow is the last one I have scheduled. The last one of these writing sprints. So I want to schedule all of August based on my schedule. So I need to know when school starts so that I'll switch the time then. It's the Charmed Loungefly backpack. Oh, that's fun. So you're buying school supplies for the kids. That means you get a backpack too. I mean, I think that's fair. Yeah, it was awesome, Christina. I was like, why? What the little things? Running a publishing company, there's always this little thing that slips by, and you're like, how did that? All right, let me fix it. It's crazy, especially when there's only 3 of you on staff, right? And 2 pretty much full time, and then my husband comes in and helps when he can, right? So it's crazy trying to get all this stuff done. The book pack lights up. Okay, that's so cool. And August 11th. I'm going to write that down so I have to ask you 1,000 times. Because I'll schedule those today. August 11th, school starts. So I'm going to have to change my little image too. Excellent. All right. So I will get August set up then, and we'll make it happen. Taylor, oh my life, I love a good backpack. IDKY, I just do same. And my backpack, which is perfect because I can fit all of my shit in it. It's has leather on the bottom, but again, I take it everywhere I go, and it rubs my back too, right? Like I've taken it. Heck, I took it when I did a 5K. I don't know. I can't be with. It's like I need my laptop with me at all times for some God only knows reason, and a book at all times for some God only knows reason. So it's kind of beat up. I can wash it, right? But I can't, like the cloth I can clean, but I can't the leather. So I'm like, let's get another one. So I got a different one and a different brand, but it's too small. I can't get enough in it. So I need plan C. Looking for plan C. I used to buy Brighton totes. They were perfect, but they're like $500 now. They used to be like $300, and they'd last me forever, right? So I didn't mind spending $300 for lasting me forever. but 500s, that's over what I can justify. And I like pretty colored ones, and they don't have those enough. They're way more conservative, and I need beautiful bright colors. So let's see. Christina, cool, because I already have you on the sprinting spreadsheet, just waiting for the links. I will adjust the time. Yes, I will make sure to let you know, Christina. So they will be adjusted August 11th on, or what's the first day of that week? Oh, it's a Monday. Your school starts on a Monday? How logical is that? That's really odd. All right, so August 11th. So starting that week, they will be moved up an hour. So it'll be 8 to 10 Central. Let's see. Christina also got a new backpack recently. It's little and says Camp Crystal Lake on it. I don't think I'd want to carry that backpack around. Taylor, I've got all my bookish pins and now my comic pins on mine. Their nerdum is out in the open for all to see. There's no hiding. You're at the age of no hiding anymore. The 11th. Yep. All right, excellent. All right, let's start our final sprint and get those words in. I'll see you in 30. And there we go. Done for the day. Our 3 sprints, got some words down. Didn't quite finish the chapter I wanted, but I definitely will tomorrow. So very excited about that. How did everyone else do? See, we left off at Christina saying hi and thank you to Taylor. And Tea Leaf, I thought school always started on Tuesday, and I'm not sure why. I have never questioned that before. Right? It's always a weird day. I swear around here it starts on Thursday because they have meet the teacher and stuff earlier that week, usually. So it looks like it's the week before in Alicia's school system. Yeah, they have meet the teacher on the 7th of August and they turn in their school supplies on that day. Then they start the 11th. Let me tell you how much the school year and school hours and traffic and all of that affected my life for so long. Now that one kid's in college and the other kid is out, it's amazing how quickly your life just goes right back to not school days. It's just an odd juxtaposition. For one thing, completely ruling your life to it then not existing. Mind you, if I go out during school hours, the traffic still affects me. And there is a discernible difference between summertime traffic and school time traffic, period. It just shows you how many employees work for the school system, right? Because all the employees on the road, all the parents getting kids back and forth, all the lunchtime traffic, it's incredible. I do live in the suburbs, so I guess that's not a big surprise there. So very cool, very cool. I hope y'all got a lot of words in today. I have had a good time. The writing is coming again. It's funny how my brain gets like super focused on something and I can't even write during that time, which is why it was nice doing even just a few words in was at least something, was still progress, still made the story present in my brain. So when I have days like today where I actually can write, that I didn't have to go back and do more research. I could just do it. So that was pretty cool. Let's see. Let's see. Where am I? I had to refresh my stream there. The chat wasn't working. So, Bushel Moshishi? Hello, everybody. Just joined. I'm going to read A Good Running Away. Yay! Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I hope you're joining our book club. We will have the discussion on that with the author, Kevin Petway, on August 22nd. So I hope to see you there. Do I have that scheduled? I'm going to get it scheduled. If I don't have it scheduled, I'm going to put it up. I can't remember now if I had it scheduled. So that way you can follow and get reminded if YouTube decides to remind you. But welcome, welcome. That was our last sprint, though. So sadly, we are done for today. But there are definitely other people sprinting. Christina can probably, she'll let you know who else is sprinting. Christina also has a spreadsheet that has when like the vast majority of our community is sprinting. There's almost always somebody sprinting. So you can go and get some reading done or any productivity you need. If you're like me, you need that body doubling. So I tend to sprint hop and go on multiple people's sprints in order to get stuff done. But welcome. I look forward to talking to you about it. I love A Good Running Away. I'm so excited. The 4th book's my favorite, though. My favorite. Let's see. Tangible. Courtney's off to bed. Thanks for Spence. You're welcome, Courtney. Sleep well. Christina says sleep well. Tea Leaf did 2 very important sections that I've been avoiding for a long time. Oh, well, I am glad we were here for you to help knock it out. Good job. Good job. This is the good kind of peer pressure. That's what we're here for. Let's see. Christina here. It is always on Tuesday because it is always the day after Labor Day. Oh, that makes sense. They tried to do school later so that they could save money on air conditioning. You know, we're in Houston, but it wasn't, I don't know. It's just odd. I don't think we should have the big summer off anyways. I think we need to have, a smaller summer and have everything closer together. more frequent breaks in between instead of one big long one. It's easier for everyone working full time too. Christine, thanks for hosting today. Kelly, have a fabulous day. Thank you. Thank you. You too. Have a fabulous day. I'm sure I will see you amongst other chats. Tea leaf. Wow, that's such a good point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Alicia, I got 574 words, and the document total is now 17,815. Ooh, you're at official novella stage. Look at that. 1470 words total written today. That's amazing, Alicia. I am so glad. After 2 days of being sick, I bet that felt really good. Yep. Thank you for Spence. You are very welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's see. There you go. Sprinty Fun and Readathon info. The sprinting spreadsheet Christina just put in. So if anyone is looking for other sprints because they still want to keep getting work done, just hit that spreadsheet. We can see who is sprinting next. Let's see. And Alicia also finished chapter 9. So going into chapter 10 next time. That's fantastic. And that's perfect because you'll start chapter 10 tomorrow then. Instead of like having to start a brand new chapter on Monday and trying to figure out where you are. At least for me, it works better if I stop in the middle of something because then I could just dive back in. So not quite finishing the chapter I was on today. I have maybe 5 paragraphs left. Maybe a page. It really works for me because I can get back into it faster tomorrow and then start the next chapter instead of starting a chapter and trying to read. I don't know. It works differently with my brain. Everyone's different though. Again, the only wrong way to do this is to not do it. Christine would have preferred year-round too. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It just works better. And you have less of a loss of what the kids have learned if you don't have a huge break. I don't know. We don't all live on farms anymore. I don't understand why we still do this. Because America doesn't like change. That's why. They just don't like it. More so than most countries. Oh, and Christina's adding more soon. Very excited. I love your magical spreadsheet. Yes, I agree that it's been so helpful jumping into the middle of something. Yeah, see, it works for me too. Awesome. All right, I'm going to go now, grab some breakfast, and then finish up my end of the month stuff I have to do with the publishing company. So yay, and then hopefully get some reading done tonight. That's my plan. I did more cleaning yesterday than anything because I was behind and I needed to catch up. So I can read today. Excellent, excellent. Christina, yeah, they take so long in review and lose them just before summer. Yeah, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. And the holidays. Yeah, the holidays aren't as bad though, right? Because they're shorter. Thank you, Tea Leaf. You have a good day too. And you too, Alicia. And I will see you tomorrow.